Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Today I'm reading The Green Wood Gatherer, told by Todd Anderson. Once upon a time there was a world-famous teacher and holy man in the city of Takasila. He had 500 students training under him. One day, these 500 young men went into the forest to gather firewood. One of them came upon a tree with no leaves. He thought, "How lucky am I! This tree must be dead and dry, perfect for firewood. So, what's the hurry? I'll take a nap while the others are busy searching in the woods. When it's time to return, it will be easy to climb this tree and break off branches for firewood. So, what's the hurry?" He spread his jacket on the ground, laid it down, fell fast asleep, snoring loudly. After a while, all the other students began carrying their bundles of firewood back to Casilla. On their way, they passed the snoring sleeper. They kicked him to wake him up and said, wake up! It's time to return to our teacher." The lazy student woke up suddenly and rubbed his eyes. Still not fully awake, he climbed up the tree. He began breaking off branches and discovered that they were actually still green, not dry at all. While he was breaking one of them, it snapped back and poked him in the eye. From then on, he had to hold his eye with one hand while he finished gathering his bundle of green wood. Then he carried it back to Casilla, running to catch up. He was the last one back and threw his bundle on top of the rest. Meanwhile, an invitation arrived to a religious ceremony. It was to be held the next day at a remote village. The holy man told his 500 pupils, "This will be good training for you. You will have to eat an early breakfast tomorrow morning. Then go to the village for the religious service. When you return, bring back my share of the offerings as well as your own." The students awoke early the next morning. They awakened the college cook and asked her to prepare their breakfast porridge. She went out in the dark to the wood pile. She picked up the top bundle of the lazy man's green wood. She brought it inside and tried to start her cooking fire. But even though she blew and blew on it, she couldn't get the fire going. The wood was too green and damp. When the sun came up, there was still no fire for cooking breakfast. The students said, "It's getting to be too late to go to the village." So off they went to their teacher. The teacher asked them, "Why are you still here? Why haven't you left yet?" They told him, "A lazy good-for-nothing slept while we all worked. He climbed a tree and poked himself in the eye. He gathered only green wood and threw it on top of the wood pile." This was picked up by the college cook. Because it was green and damp, she couldn't get the breakfast fire started. And now it's too late to go in the village. The world-famous teacher said, "A fool who is lazy causes trouble for everyone. When what should be done early is put off until later, it is soon regretted." The moral is, do not put off until tomorrow what you can do today. May every living being, our minds as one and radiant with light, share the fruits of peace with hearts of goodness, luminous and bright. A people hear and see how hands and hearts confide and give in unity. May their minds awake to great compassion, wisdom, and to joy. May kindness find reward. May all who sorrow leave their grief and pain. May this boundless light break the darkness of their endless night. Because our hearts are one, this world of pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha.